Welcome, Pisces, to your energy reading for what your spirit guides would like to tell you right now. You clicked on this video for a divine reason, so let's go ahead and see what that is. Of course, as always, take what makes sense for you and your story. If anything does connect, if you don't mind supporting with a like, comment, subscribe, really does help me out a lot. So thank you for your support and welcome in, and hope you are doing well. Let's go ahead and just jump into it with the Angel Tarot and see what your spirit guides have for you at this time. Maybe check out your sun, moon, rising sign. I'm a Pisces moon, but you may have a different moon sign. So definitely check out your sun sign or your moon sign. I guess I should say. I don't know why I felt like saying that, but maybe your moon sign will be significant. If you don't know what your moon sign is, just look up your astrological chart and that will tell you. So we have the Emperor card here. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries. Maybe you have Aries in your chart. Doesn't have to be though. It's just the energy of the card. But it is talking about like empowerment. Something about maybe like planning on taking action or moving towards some sort of like I don't know if some of you are moving. You could be moving either overseas or you could be traveling overseas for some of you. I'm also getting that, what was the other thing? Oh, you could be doing something about your self-image or like, especially with Aries energy, Aries rules the first house. I don't know why it's coming through this way, but maybe there's something about either your personality, your mindset, your truth, or how you're expressing yourself. Could even be changing up like your appearance, something like that. That won't be for everyone. But just a few messages coming through here. Let's see what else wants to come through for Pisces. What else for Pisces? So this one, Six of Wands. I really like this. So yeah, moving towards, like I'm telling you, you're going to be doing something that like is going to be a change for other people. But for you, it's like, hell yes, like glow up energy is what I feel. I'm really liking this, especially with the Six of Wands too. I mean, with these, honestly, with these paired together, actually it goes this way. With these paired together, this is such a beautiful energy of empowerment, stepping into your authenticity and truth, but also like shining your light and letting others see your true colors. Like it's kind of like the like waving your own flag and people celebrating you and supporting you and being excited and enjoying whatever it is that you're putting out there. Maybe some of you are going to be like doing something creative or just anything in the public eye, honestly, maybe on social media or something like that. I'm really liking that though. But yeah, I just feel that there's like something about you putting yourself out there. I mean, we have been in Leo season 2. Both of these are fire energies. So maybe this is something that you've already started or something that you're stepping into. But I will say, especially for those of you that have already started, do not stop, because you have victory and success on the horizon for you. Maybe some of you have been doing this for a very long time, but with the Emperor card too, you are very experienced, very knowledgeable, very worldly. I'm also picking up old soul energy. So I don't know if some of you have been called an old soul, or maybe you just have felt that you've maybe been here like many times before, or you just have always been like very deep. I mean, Pisces are very deep energies, but this is like on another level where it's like this natural maturity or like natural intelligence that comes through. It doesn't matter how old you are, it's just kind of the energy coming through. But what else? Nine of Pentacles, yo. What are you doing, Pisces? I don't know. I'm loving this for me being a Pisces moon. I'm glad I got some Pisces moon, but well, I was about to say I'm glad I have some Pisces in me, but no, I just this is cool. I really like this because this is like enjoying your best life, like being your true authentic self. And not saying you haven't been your true authentic self. I guess what I'm really saying when I say that is like showing a version of yourself that you've kept to yourself, and this is something I can say being a Pisces moon myself. Like and the Gemini sun, honestly, that we will show you what we want you to see. Pisces, I feel like for the most part is like pretty transparent, but again, because of how deep the wisdom is coming through and deep your soul is, and I just feel like there's something about your energy, whoever's watching this, is very like, I'm hearing majestic in my mind, or like royal, or just you just have this high vibrational energy that is very attractive, even when you're not trying to be. Let's get one more card. I feel like there's another card in here for you, Pisces. What else? Queen of Cups, yes. So this is your energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well can be applied to this. But the Queen of Cups is you being in your divine feminine energy of nurturing, being connected with your psychic abilities, following your intuition, following your heart, connecting with spirit in general. And I really love, especially with the Emperor being here too, it just kind of makes me feel like this beautiful balance within your energy too, like having very strong, powerful, divine masculine energy, but also very strong yet very soft and passionate and soothing and healing. This divine feminine energy is that you carry. Like I definitely feel, maybe for some of you, you are some sort of like divine healer, or somebody that is really going to be helping others, especially like having to do with the public, or I don't know if there's something here about even fame, or again, like being on social media or something like that, but helping people through your own experiences, through your own example of maybe even sharing your story. Is there anything else, Spirit, out of the shuffle that we need? I had a feeling there was something about this card at the bottom. Wow, and the Nine of Cups too. So you have the Knight of Swords, which is talking about fast moving energy, moving forward. Just be mindful, like, if you have clarity, especially with the Emperor coming through, like with the world in this hand as well, I will say, like, once you have this, I feel like maybe there's something about an epiphany coming through, something about like waiting, like you're not waiting to take action, or trying to figure out, like maybe just in this kind of contemplation mode before you do take action, or waiting for the clarity, because it's like you already have quite a bit of clarity, but I just feel like there's something about like another piece of information coming through here. And what's really interesting, there's a bird here, which makes me feel like there's some sort of like loved one on the other side, spirit guide. There's a spirit guide, loved one, a loved one that is a spirit guide, someone who is helping you, guiding you, and supporting you to move forward. Not only is there a bird there, but in the Nine of Pentacles, there's a bird here too. So it's almost like something about spirit, your spirit guides are leading you towards some sort of victory. And I just heard justice in my mind. So if there has been some sort of like imbalance in the past, I feel like that's going away. All of these cards are very positive. And then with the Nine of Cups at the bottom, this is wish fulfillment. This is you having like emotional contentment, fulfillment, excitement, and you having like so many options. The Empress right underneath that. Holy shit. So this is the Emperor's counterpart, is the Empress here. I'm telling you, there's something here about your energy that is awakening or being empowered in a very strong way because of something that you are doing, something that you are creating, something that you are putting out there for others to see, and then being able to see you stand in your power, stand in your stability and security, and see how wise and what a because Because there's just so much here. I'm like trying to say so much at once. You have the wise counselor here, which is the Hierophant as well. This is more confirmation of what I'm saying, that and other people I feel like are gonna probably be jealous or be a bit of a hater, and there may be people that you have to walk away from. Maybe there has been some sort of endings around this time, but man, when I tell you the Four of Wands, 1111. Four of Wands, this is victory. This is success. This is a celebration that you are moving towards. I don't say this stuff lightly. I'm not just saying it because of the cards too, but it's just the energy that I'm feeling. But yeah, the cards are confirming that there is just a big like upgrade or glow up, or like it's just don't rush this. Savor this. There is going to maybe some sort of feeling of wanting to rush ahead, but don't put the cart before the horse, or at least before you move forward. Just make sure that you have the clarity and the know-how before you are moving forward. But I feel like for a lot of you've already established this, especially with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is like establishing some sort of career or business or path that you already know is going to be successful. It's just a matter of time. So it's like, one brick at a time is going to build Rome for you, whatever that is. Because with the Empress, are you kidding? The Empress is this fortune, this stability, security, this goddess type of energy. This is like God, goddess energy right here, but you're going to have both. But it's like you're starting out in more of a masculine energy, because I feel like you're really trying to create, or you have created some sort of like very strong foundation that is going to carry you for possibly the rest of your life, like some sort of career, abundance, rewards, like being in some sort of position of leadership, of power, where you are helping others, because that's something the Emperor talks about, being in leadership. And then also with the wise counselor, with the Hierophant, also talking about leadership, but in like a spiritually guided way. I hope that's making sense. But let's read some of the cards here, because I'm just telling you, whatever this is, it is going to be this happiness and joy and contentment. Both of these nines, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, is like, man, it's the life. It's the life. I think the only thing that would be missing here would be like the counterpart of relationship. But I feel that that is going to come after you reach this major success, because it's like you're focused on your life right now, maybe focused on your independence. And yeah, some of you can be in a relationship. Not saying relationships aren't important, but there's something about, like, even if it's not a relationship with another person, the relationship with yourself, because you are creating a version of yourself that is better than you've ever had before. This is like glow up energy, and reaching a level of consciousness, but also a state of being, like mind, body, and soul, that is creating this like fulfillment and nurturing and home and connection and feeling like you're making a difference in the world. I read that one. So I read the Six of Wands. Oh, no, I didn't read the Six of Wands. Okay, so let me get organized here. This is at the bottom to this one. Okay, I'm just trying to organize so I got everything in alignment here. Maybe that's something you're doing as well, like trying to organize everything. Literally, the Emperor was talking about that when I read that earlier. But we do have the Six of Wands. So this is talking about victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, rewards, or scholarships. So I don't know, some of you are going to be going to school or may be in school right now. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about enjoying the fruits of your labor, hard work that has led to a luxurious life or will, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. what I don't know why this kind of feels random, I know, but my eye itching here kind of makes me feel like I don't think other people, let alone you, understand all that you have accomplished, Pisces. Like I don't normally say stuff like this, but there's just something about like what you are accomplishing in your life that is like a fucking movie or something. It's like the 8 Mile type of thing. Like you are, and I don't necessarily, I'm hearing rags to riches in my mind, but I don't really think it's not something that's like overnight. This has been your whole life leading up to whatever this is. And I'm just saying that this is something that is worth the effort. It's worth, like, you haven't been able to see so far down the line, because the Six of Wands can talk about being on a very long journey. While yes, there is success and victory here, it's taken a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional balancing, and having your own stability and security, mind, body, and soul, to be able to charge forward, even when maybe you didn't feel like you knew what you were doing or where you were going or how things were going to play out. But you kept moving forward anyways, because you were spiritually guided and aligned with your truth, that you knew what you were meant to do. You just didn't know maybe what that was or how it was going to play out. But it's like this strong knowing since birth that you are meant for something important. It's because you are. I've had this feeling too. So everyone's situation is going to be different. How it plays out for everyone will be different. But you following your truth and not letting anyone stand in your way. Being kind and compassionate along the way as well. It's not like you're just cutting off heads, but you also are not going to, be a doormat by any means. Maybe you were in the past, definitely not anymore. But the Queen of Cups talks about loving compassion, psychic self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to care for yourself. No more of that either. Trusting your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart, which I feel like you've already started, or this is what you're being called to do if you haven't. The Knight of Swords talks about decisive, focus-driven, defensive events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes, review your options carefully. So it's like really being grounded. No matter which way the wind blows, you still have your anchoring. I will say too, especially with like the Six of Wands and with what I was saying about, others may see this as like it just happening overnight. And it's like, what makes it like, why is this happening for you? Like, what did you do but they didn't see all that went into this journey. I mean, we're talking like your whole life for some of you, that this has been a very long trials and tribulations journey, like the story of the hero, the hero's story, the hero's journey, however you want to say it, where you have put in so much work on yourself for so long, and you haven't given up for so long. But other people may only recognize the results, the success, the victory, you being in a place of happiness and having what it is that you're wanting. So again, there could be people that you may have to walk away from, especially if there's like conflicts, arguments, disagreements. Others are trying to like dim your light, knock you off of your pedestal, but you have royalty energy. They can't knock you off. And that's something that can trigger people too, because when you know yourself, you know who the fuck you are, and you're not going to let people like down you. That's another message too, with all that you've been through, Pisces. It's like you had to get to the point where you're like, I don't give a shit anymore. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm going to stand in my power. And if you're not here for me, if you're not supportive of me and my journey, kick rocks type of energy. Sometimes it gets to that point and you end up ending things walking away, or there has been endings, like having losses, or people abandon you, or treat you like shit, because you're different, because you're better, and they feel intimidated and they're insecure and they're triggered and blah 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 blah. It's like that says everything about them and nothing about you. So don't take it personally. Easier said than done, because when you're attacked, how do you not take it personally? But at the end of the day, recognizing through your clear, emotional, intelligent insight of what the true situation is. I'll read these two cards. The Five of Wands says conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious. And this is 10-10, so a synchronicity of endings and new beginnings, which we have endings right here with whoever or whatever has tried to get in your way. This Ten of Swords says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. You know what I feel like this melodramatic reaction has been coming from other people, because it's like, why the fuck are you so upset that I'm just being myself? A loving, kind, psychic, intuitive, loving, compassionate person. And you're having a problem with that. You okay? So it's just like, miss me with all of that kind of energy, because you're about to step in, and maybe some of you already have. So again, timeline will be different for everyone. This could have already all happened. Maybe it's happening now, or it's about to, but telling you, you're all right regardless. This says wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So remember that. And I will read these last two cards, and then I will pull an oracle message from what your spirit guides would like you to keep in mind. But we have the Hierophant of the Wise Counselor and the Four of Wands. So again, I feel like there's something here about this new beginning where you are going to be a guide for others. And I feel like also with the Four of Wands of what I was saying, there's something about you meeting a counterpart for some of you, or finding that counterpart within yourself. Doesn't mean you won't find love, but again, you'll know where you are as far as being ready for a committed relationship or not. But I definitely feel very strongly for every Pisces that I'm talking to, that you have such a beautiful relationship and counterpart available to you in this future. It could be someone you're already with, but you'll know as things play out for you. But this wise counselor is saying unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers that come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. Then the Four of Wands talks about so much to celebrate. Sing gratitude to the divine and the angels for peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So I feel like, again, anything having to do with relationships that have been troubling in the past, it's like you finally having that like dream life, like the home with the white picket fence, if you want to call it that, like just whatever your home is for you. You having like joy and fulfillment and passion and romance and this spiritually intertwined, like everything just falling into place in such a beautiful way to create this magical puzzle of your life. I'm telling you, there's something really beautiful about this all coming together. Everything is truly working out for you, Pisces. Don't lose hope in that, especially for those of you that may have wavered in your faith in the divine, that everything is being set up for you. So don't be hard on yourself. This is destined for you. It's just a matter of time, I feel. But let's see what any other oracle messages that your spirit guides have for you. Soul power. Are you kidding? Duh. Stand your ground. Oh my God, here we go again with stand your ground. So I'm telling you, for some of you, whether this is something you've had to do in the past or you're being called to do it now, if you're dealing with fuckers that just want to like try to dim your light and kill your joy. Those killjoys in your life that it's like no matter, you could like give exciting news and they're like, oh, what do you want? A reward? A certificate? It's just like, okay, okay, sure. But you have soul power, which is what you are being called to tap into. Your spirit guides want you to always remember that you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So step into that shit. It ain't nothing cut that bitch off. No, it's not that you have to like go to war by any means. You don't need to fight fire with fire. That just creates a bigger fire. But sometimes it presents itself where you're backed into a corner and all you can do is protect yourself. So listen, stand your ground, but choose your battles wisely. Let's just say that. But you also have stand your ground here as well. This says standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know that you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Because you know yourself and you know the situation, you know who you are, you know who these people are. And it's like, it'll be even people that you don't even know sometimes. But it says everything to do with those people than it does about you. Granted, I will say, in this law of attraction based universe, we are attracting people into our lives, but sometimes it's just for us to learn who we are and be a reminder of what we want and don't want, so that we can heal, which the burping is representing, healing and releasing that which doesn't serve us, and letting go of what doesn't align with where we're going and who we truly are, and what we want out of life, out of relationships, out of anything. But you have so many beautiful things going for you. I really love this. I resonate with this so much personally, being a Pisces moon myself. But you're not alone. Just know that, Pisces, and you're on your way to such a beautiful dream life. Don't lose hope or faith in that. That will be the only thing that keeps it away. But I hope this helped. Definitely let me know down below. I'd really love to hear your feedback. It really does help me out a lot. If you would like to donate or book a reading with me, you can do so through my link tree. The link is in the description box down below. Thank you to everyone who has donated. It really has helped me out a lot. So thank you for your support. And until next time, have a blessed day, Pisces.